the big time now. One step from the big game.
Game 1 of the Western Conference Finals. The Warriors stormed through round 2, going on a rampage, sweeping in 4 straight victories. With plenty of rest and now looking for a conference title, they face a new adversary as they go up against the Mavericks. The Western Conference Finals, right here, right now.
2 Western teams have run the gauntlet. Only one can emerge victorious to claim a spot in the finals. Game 1 of the Western Conference Finals begins in a moment. And tonight we'll see the Dallas Mavericks as they go up against the Golden State Warriors here in Chase Center. This is Kevin Harlan. I'm joined by Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony. And David Aldridge will be reporting from the sideline. Now we'll look at Dallas's starting lineup. The star backcourt, Doncic and Irving are the guard set. Big men on the floor for him, it'll be Washington and Gafford. And it's Thompson in at the 3 spot. And for the Warriors, the athletic front court pair, Wiggins alongside Kuminga. MP out there with Stephen Curry. And it's Looney in at the center, locking down the middle. Take a look at the Warriors. Like the higher seed, they start this series on their home court, but they cannot be overconfident.
No, the stage is set, my friend, and really it's going to all come down to how you perform between those lines.
Well, how do you keep the governor on overconfidence?
You got to focus on the task, and I was always taught you respect your opponent and understand that if they play their best, it's going to be a challenge for you. Don't allow them to get that kind of confidence.
And you got to give credit to the D for never giving up on the play and doing just enough to bother him at the rim.
And here's Washington outside. And Curry pulls it down. Here's MP. Blanketed by the D. He fights to the rim for the layup.
A relative newcomer, but MP, let's just say he's not lacking in confidence.
Outside Irving. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
And here's Young from the arc. Mavericks with the rebound. The 3. Irving can't hit. The Warriors have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. And it's MP with the 3. Young's got 5 points so far.
How about the confidence right there by young MP just stepping right into that 3.
And here's Doncic from the arc. And it's Looney with the rebound.
Just haven't found their offensive footing yet, only managing to sink 1 of their first 5 shots.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
This is what makes Kyrie so difficult to contain. He can pull up anywhere at any time.
Kuminga kicks to Wiggins. Here's MP. Yes, that goes in. He's got 9.
He has been a key factor for them offensively, scoring with consistency.
And we've got a timeout called by Jason Kidd. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Hey, Kevin, I was able to talk to Golden State's head coach. Coach said how much he admires Klay Thompson, saying, that guy is a champion. Coming back from 2 years away, Thompson's still one of the best two-way guards in the league. Nothing but respect for Klay, and there's zero argument here. Thompson surely a future Hall of Famer. Guys?
Okay, David, much appreciated. And the Mavericks making a change here. Exum's checked in. Dallas has gotten just 2 of 6 to fall from three-point range so far in the first. Near the three-point line, it's Doncic. Warriors with the rebound. And what a start to the postseason it's been for them. 8 straight wins to breeze through the first 2 rounds.
And when you're on that kind of a roll, the next series can't start fast enough. They want to keep the momentum going, pick up right where they left off in the second round. But remember, nothing's a sure thing in these NBA playoffs.
He just makes it look so easy on offense. Like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
Here's MP, and the dunk by MP.
This young kid's got some ups. MP throwing it down.
And they double up Doncic. Thompson from long range. Andrew Wiggins pulls it in. And it's Wiggins with the ball for Golden State. 6-point lead. And it's in there.
You see the strength that Wiggins has added over the years. He can take on pretty much anyone at this point.
Thompson outside. Three-pointer. And it's Looney with the rebound. Warriors leading by 8. MP left side. A minute 20 left here in the first quarter. Takes it inside, and the dunk by MP.
The young buck, MP taking off there.
Mavericks trail by 10. Thompson for 3. Drills the three-pointer.
You can't lose a shooter like him on the court. The ball will find its way to him, and he will drill a 3 each time.
And Kuminga throws it down.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. Pass to Washington. And here's Thompson. For the screen on Curry. Here's Thompson. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Looney's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
Well, not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track. And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Exum passes to Thompson. And it's Thompson again missing.
Okay, so if I were to say this was a disaster of a period for him, it would be an understatement. But hey, sometimes you got to shoot your way out of the slump, even for him.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
Double-digit lead on the scoreboard as we end the first quarter of play. Warriors ahead, leading by 14. We'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. And we're ready to get back into the action here in Game 1. Let's see what this quarter has in store for us. And a very convincing performance here from the Warriors so far.
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Making it as difficult as possible for the offense to find clean looks. Great stuff.
On the court for the Mavericks. They've got Exum. Doncic out there with Derek Lively. And it's Prosper in at the power forward.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Hey guys, MP in the last time out against the Timberwolves was outstanding. He tallied 50 points, and to no one's surprise, he was dialed in from deep. He really worked hard in that game and put up some big numbers as a result. Guys, back to you.
Yeah, David, in stretches, he was absolutely dominant. Greg, he'd love to match that performance tonight.
This team needs his contributions. When he's right, he makes winning plays time and time again.
Expect them to go to him early and often. Don't want to let that hot hand go to waste.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
And the Warriors can't hang on to the ball. Let's take this chance now to show you the list of the postseason scoring leaders. MP is number 1. And, of course, Luka Doncic.
And whether it's been attacking off the bounce or pulling up, both these guys have been lighting it up.
Maxi Kleber, he's checked in for Dallas. Mavericks trail by 13. Here's Grimes. Nothing on the board. A putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Yeah, just a fantastic job to stay with the play and just not give up. Excellent effort on the offensive backfield.
And the Mavericks making a change here. Prosper's checked in. Right side, Green. MP with the powerful alley-oop.
What execution. MP getting up high for that finish.
We're closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second quarter. Doncic outside. A three-pointer off the mark. Warriors leading by 13. Here's Podziemski. Buries it from three-point range. Podziemski's got his first 3 points of the game.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
And getting going here in the second quarter, his second three-pointer of the game.
Let's get an update on Irving. What's the status, David?
Hi, guys. The head athletic trainer for the Mavericks gave us some information. He informed me that the knee was bent slightly backwards and is indeed hyperextended, but that there does not appear to be any structural damage. Hopefully he won't be out too long, but if he can't play, you know he'll be supporting his guys from the bench as they try to get to the NBA Finals. Kevin?
Thanks for the status report there, David. At least we now know, Greg, how he's doing.
Yeah, when you talk injury, the unknown factor is always a difficult thing to deal with.
And you never want to speculate. So it's nice for us, and especially his teammates, to get some facts.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone until someone stops him. Just let him roll.
And they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive. Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
And it's the Mavericks with the ball. The Warriors making the shot. And Jason Kidd is called timeout. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. Different look here for the Warriors. Kevon Looney is checked in for Trace Jackson-Davis. Jonathan Kuminga comes in for Draymond Green. Andrew Wiggins is checked in for Buddy Hield. And Curry subbed in for Brandon Podziemski. Now here's Thompson. It's stolen by Curry. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. Kuminga kicks to Curry. And another three for Golden State.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Right wing. Dinwiddie passes to Doncic. Over MP. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
Well, his shooting is unfortunately not helping things. And his lackluster accuracy is probably the thing that's keeping them behind.
Well, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Personal foul.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
So far, they haven't had to force anything. They're swinging the ball around and turning good passing into points.
And also, given the game is more fast-paced nowadays, I like the way they've capitalized in transition, keeping their foot on the gas.
And the first one drops.
And the MP is one of those guys you just love watching because he plays with such confidence, hunger, and a smile.
Irving's checked in for Dinwiddie. And both free throws good for MP. 58 seconds left to play in the first half. The three for Doncic. It's hauled in by MP.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
In a major drought, need to find some sort of momentum.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Yeah, not just an impressive showing on offense, but on defense as well, executing their game plan perfectly. That is not a guy you want to allow open looks from range. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
Plays it up and banks it in. MP's got 28.
And MP is in fuego right now. If I'm on his team, I'm going to keep feeding him and feeding him.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Washington kicks to Thompson. Misses and the dry spell continues. Kuminga down low. And he hits the buzzer beater.
Resourceful move there, ending the period on a high note.
That's the play that pumps up the whole team, and they'll try to carry that energy into the next period.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors, leading by a full 31 points at the end of the quarter. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. We come back right after this.
Hey, the offense has been well engineered, kind of like diesel engine, but much, much more advanced. More like a jet.
Yeah, that diesel engine gonna show you real power when that camera turns off.
Looking at the series breakdown for the Warriors. Well, guys, safe to say they're in cruise control right now.
At this point, Ernie, all they got to do is keep the car on the road, man. Just don't go off to the left or right. Just keep on keeping on.
Don't let up.
That'll do it for our show tonight. Thanks for joining us, and we'll send you back to Kevin Harlan for more hoops action.
We're back at the Western Conference Finals. Happy to have you with us here on 2K Sports. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
The athletic front court pair. Wiggins alongside Kuminga. Stephen Curry's out there at the up. And it's Looney in at the center position. That's Steve Kerr's 5 as we get into the second half. Nobody near Irving. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Irving's got 9.
Look, he is a 50-40-90 guy, right around 40% from the three-point line. Kyrie deserves more respect for his deep game.
Chalk up 2 there. That's now 32 points for MP.
He's been dominant all game long. Nobody on the floor can stop him. And look, let's just say he knows it.
Dallas has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Outside Irving, lets it go with a 3. Another 3 for Dallas.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And, of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate. Operation Feed the Horse. Feed him early and often. And guess what? It's working. They have the lead.
And so Doncic will bring it up for the Mavericks. Outside Irving for the 3. And the rebound rebound goes to the Warriors.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Leading scorer on the night, and he looks very hungry for more. Keep feeding him. Operation Feed the Horse.
Thompson outside. Wiggins against Irving. Again, Irving missing.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Floats it up for Young, and stolen by Thompson. To the inside. Knocked loose. And that'll be Dallas as it goes out of bounds. Mavericks retain possession. Some changes for Golden State. Trace Jackson-Davis is checked in for Looney. Green comes in for Jonathan Kuminga. And it's Buddy Hield in for Wiggins. Now, here's Gafford. Thompson passes to Doncic. Dallas, no good that time either.
Gotta find easier shots when you're already struggling. That's not gonna get it.
Hammers the alley-oop through.
Nice possession. MP giving him a great look there.
Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Outside Irving. Beyond the arc. The rebound by Hield. The Warriors have gone 5 of 6 so far from the field in the second half. Tremendous efficiency.
When it comes to changing ends, MP does it like only a young man can.
The Mavericks have gone 2 of 7 from the field in the third. That leaves room for improvements here. They grab their own miss. Irving, and a good offensive board, and he gets the bucket. Irving's got 8 points here in this quarter.
Yeah, how about the purpose with which he's crashing the backboard right now? Some hard-earned second chance points.
And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Gafford. The Warriors making a switch here. Elton's checked in. And then for Dallas. Exum, he's checked in for Washington. And it's Quentin Grimes in for Kyrie Irving. They break it out 5 on 3. Here's Thompson. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
One of the greatest shooters we've ever seen. Thompson is also a proven winner and champion.
The Mavericks shooting their first free throws of the game.
2 shots.
That free throw good from Thompson. And so he makes both from the line.
Well, Thompson is known for that shooting ability, but deserves more recognition for his defense. He's got the size, the lateral quickness, and most importantly, the desire defensively. And what an alley-oop. Those two read each other so well.
It's a play I'm sure they love to run. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Here's Doncic. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
See, that miss right there, it's why teams try to avoid the mid-range jumper these days. And although he's undersized at his position, his vertical, yeah, that'll clean up a few mistakes.
1:22 left to play in the third. Doncic looking it over. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. Warriors have gone 8 of 10 shooting here in the second half. Very strong. Doncic with the steal. And now the fast break. Doncic with the ball. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And so confident, even amongst the trees, Doncic is fantastic at forcing the issue close to the rim.
First one falls for him. Moses Moody, he's checked in for Hield. Derek Lively, he's checked in for the Mavericks. All free throws good from Doncic.
Eye-popping talent from Doncic. We don't see many players with his size and skill set.
And now let's give you a look at the players who have stood out at taking high percentage shots in the playoffs. You look at MP, leading the league in field goal percentage. He always gets good looks. And, of course, Daniel Gafford. Same can be said about him.
And they've both been extremely hot from the floor. Great timing on their part to get it going in the postseason.
That's good from Young. Both shots good from the stripe. 55 seconds left here in the third quarter. Here's Doncic. The putback. The rebound by Young.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Yeah, straight up, guys. Like, he's ice cold, like freezing. It's colder than cold. But you don't have to shoot it, my guy. It's okay to pass the ball.
Here's Doncic. Following the basket by Draymond Green. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
He was solid in the first half from deep. He's a guy who can get hot. Let's see how he does here in the second.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Stolen by Lively. Thompson dishes to Doncic. Over MP, and he can't bank that one in. Pass to Moody. Now, here is Young. Misses from short range. MP getting it done for the Warriors. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
There wasn't a better pass in the game, almost like he had a sixth sense.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. On the court for the Mavericks, Washington and Lively hold down the post for him. Kyrie Irving is out there with Spencer Dinwiddie. And it's Grimes in at the small forward position.
As they set their sights on locking up the win, he has to do everything in his power to make this happen.
Dinwiddie for three. Podziemski grabs the board. Golden State's gone 7 of 9 on three-pointers tonight. Outstanding mark from long range. Here's Young. Shoots over Dinwiddie. MP, good. Young's got 45 points.
Oh, nice jumper from MP there. But he is going to have to do a lot better job if they want to try and contain it.
Dinwiddie, the bounce pass. Washington passes to Lively and finished off by Lively.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
Pass to Podziemski. Now, here is Young. Back to Podziemski. Pocket six. Again, Golden State.
From that in-between range, they've been the much better team.
And so it's Dinwiddie who brings up the ball for Dallas. Now, Washington. Some nice passing here by Dallas. Dinwiddie's shot is off. A little over a minute and a half of the fourth quarter gone now. Moody the pass to Young. Jackson Davis with it. Floats it up for Young. Dinwiddie with the steal. Here's Washington. And then Washington with the dunk.
Just the definition of combo guard. Dinwiddie with a great pass that time.
To the paint, Podziemski finds MP. Podziemski with it. Throws it up high. And the Warriors can't hang on to the ball.
A classic breakdown with the ball, sending it right out of bounds and giving the defense a freebie.
Looney's checked in for the Warriors. Dallas making a switch here. For Dallas, they've gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Doncic, no good. The Warriors have gotten all 3 of their shots to drop here in the fourth quarter. They came out of the break on a roll. And it's out of bounds. The Warriors able to retain possession here. The Warriors making a switch here. Heald's checked in. And so here is Golden State. Here's Young. It's rebounded by Dallas. The three for Doncic. Knocks down the three ball.
And the defense has to be aggressive with Luka from range. Give him any space, and he is looking to pull.
MP's shot is good.
This man has entered the zone. Great shooting performance from him all game long.
Doncic from deep three-point land. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. The Warriors have gone an outstanding 4 of 5 from the field in the fourth quarter so far. And the foul called on MP. That is his first foul of the game. DeAnthony Melton. He's checked in for Buddy Hield. Doncic against MP. With some arc, and that one is good. Doncic has got 10 points here in the second half.
And inside, Luka knows the bucket is there, so he is willing to fight for it.
Pass to Melton. Doncic against MP. Floats it up for Young. Looney with the bucket. Looney's got his first 2 points.
Man, if ever there were a way to kick off the NBA Conference Finals, this is it. Gonna be a table-setting victory here in Game 1 for the Warriors.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And they open these conference finals with a forceful performance to take the early lead in the series.
Yeah, they talked about sending a message here in Game 1, and no doubt about it, they delivered that message loud and clear. It's obvious who has the upper hand going forward in this series.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for MP.
Okay, I'm going to explain what he did here. It's called playmaking. Being someone that seeks out their teammates, making the extra pass.
And here's Young from the arc. Yet another bucket.
My goodness. 50 for the game.
Yep, he is putting on a show. The three for Doncic. That doesn't go either for Doncic.
There has been nothing for him this quarter. Ever since halftime, he's lost all of his touch.
And got it! Another basket. He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
And stolen by MP. There's the drive. Oh, and the dunk by Young.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And that score probably slams the door for any would-be comebacks. And look, they put this one to bed.
Second personal foul. Second team foul. Shooting for Dallas.
That free throw good from Doncic. He hits both from the stripe. MP outside. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. A pretty good feeling right now for them to be out in front like this in the series.
You know, Kevin, momentum so critical. And you know they'll want to ride this wave into Game 2.
That